Now what we need to do is that we need to work on the account page. So I'm gonna create a new file called account. I'm gonna here say I'm gonna create a new file called account.html. And in this account, we need to get a code that we already have from the login. So I'm gonna get the complete code from the login because the code is gonna be the structure is gonna be the same except for the content. So let me first save and let's go to the account page. So now I'm gonna say here account.html and it's gonna display the login page. So we need now to work on the account page. So first I'm gonna remove here the content from the account page. So here from the account page we have this area that says section. We need to actually remove pretty much everything. Let's remove everything and start over. So I'm gonna remove everything. I'm just gonna keep the section because we need the section. And here instead of login I'm gonna say account. So we have the section and the section will have the margin top and bottom 5 and padding top and bottom 5. Now inside this section we need a div as usual, and I'm gonna give this div a class, and that class is gonna be the container and a raw. I'm gonna say raw and I'm gonna say container, and I'm gonna also say container, and I'm gonna also say margin auto, margin X auto, margin right and left auto. The reason why I said here raw is because I'm gonna divide the page into two columns. The left column is going to display information about is going to display the account information of the user. On the right side, I'm going to display a form that would allow the user to edit their email, to change their email. Therefore, I said here raw. So inside that row, we need two columns. So I'm going to create the first column. I'm going to say here div, and then I'm going to give this div a class. I'm going to say class, and then I'm going to say first I'm going to center the text. I'm going to say text center, and I'm going to give this div margin top free, and also margin and also padding top 5. And we need to specify the number of columns. So I'm going to divide the page into two equal columns. So I'm going to say column large 6 and column MD12 and column for small screens column SM12. So in case the screen is large, the page is going to be divided into two columns. In case the page is medium or small, there will only be one column. And then I'm going to display the here inside that div. I'm going to say account here. First I'm going to display HR, and then I'm going to display the, let me say here, class MX auto, and then I'm going to display the H2 to display the account information. So above this H2, above this HR, I'm going to say H2 or H3, let's say H3, and I'm going to give this a class, and the class is going to be font weight bold, and I'm going to say here account info. Let me save and let me show you this in the browsers. Now we have here on the left side we have account info. So let's display here below this HR, let's display information. So below this HR I'm going to create another div. I'm going to say here div, and I'm gonna here give this div a class called account info, and inside that div I'm gonna display the name and the email and buttons. First I'm gonna display a name. I'm gonna say here p name, and I'm gonna create a span here, span that displays the name, and below it I'm gonna display the email. I'm gonna say here p and then email and then email here,